Christians, and my friend here, you asked me to take note of what Paul implies in Hebrews 13, verse 19. And you say that prayers can apparently influence God's decision. Number one, the Bible does not state anywhere that Paul wrote the book of Hebrews. I'm just saying this for the sake of all the hearers and listeners. Nowhere does it state who wrote the book of Hebrews. We don't know that it was Paul. I believe that maybe it was, but the Bible never tells us that. So that's the first thing. Number two, you say that prayers can influence God's decision. No, they can't. Prayers are the way that God communicates his blessings to his saints. Prayer doesn't change God's eternal decree. What prayer does is change you to understand the will of God in the affairs of man and in your personal affairs. Christ admonished us to pray that God's will be done. And that prayer makes us be able to see that through prayer, we know when it is God who is working and what he does. We are becoming active participants, so to speak, or to witness what he is doing. Active at seeing what he's doing when we are in tune with God in our prayers. Your prayers does not change God's decision for anything. Everything that God has designed to do in this earth has already been set in stone. God does not decide anything. There are no decisions that God has to make. If God ever had to make decisions, God is not eternal. God is not divine. God does not contemplate. He does not deliberate. He does not decide. Everything with him has been decided and determined in advance of creation. And everything that God has designed and purposed for creation was done so before the creation of the world. Some of you are going to think he's a crazy man. Prayer changes God's mind. Prayer changes God's decisions. No, it doesn't. Prayer is a blessed gift from God, whereby we are able to begin to start to understand God's will and to try to make our wills in alignment with his. Prayer brings our wills in alignment with the will of God. That is what it is designed to do, to bless us, to show us the workings of God, to make us a part of what is going on. He uses prayers to communicate his blessings to us and to each other.